Hey guys, Such here. Just gotten back from the TNP All-Star Shoot out in the Western Desert. Left here in, well, South Carolina at 94 degrees. Went to Raleigh. It was the same. Flew out. Got to our destination and it was 50. I had brought shorts and t-shirts and flip-flops, well, and some other shoes, but ended up having to go to Cabela's to buy a jacket, and just, it was really cool. But if you've seen his glacier call video, which he posted just the other day, that was just 2 days before we arrived ourselves up in the mountains. So just an incredible mid-June, very cool, very nice, most beautiful countryside in the world adventure. So what I want to do is, I've really thought a lot about the different things. There's so many things that you guys would just love, I know, to know about. And so I'm going to try to put it all together, but there's just so much. So I thought I'd just kind of do an introduction video, talk about my initial impressions, kind of a debrief for myself, and give you an idea of how things went. I do have some footage I'm going to show you in the video of some of the actual project. But one of the things I'm going to tell you, and you're not going to see this in my video, you're not going to see a lot of the sledgehammer being performed and a lot of things like that, because you can see that on Nutn's channel. And I'm going to tell you, we've got to support that channel because it means so much. He has 78,000 subscribers right now, and really he's getting a strong message across, and that's where his heart is, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But I just want to talk about what a wonderful host he was. He made everyone feel so comfortable. He's just a big kid. He's so fun to be around. And sometimes on his video, you know, you get this thing that he may be a little bit of a, you know, a ham or something, but he's not. He is the most relaxed, nice, fun, high energy dude I've ever met. And USNER Doc and I were laughing about it, and the other guys, and I'm going to talk about them too as well. But we just had the time of our lives, and I just want to share bits and pieces of it with you, mainly so you'll get behind the TNP project. The guy knows his gear, I'm telling you. And two, his credentials, what he says, I for a fact know that he is what he says he is. He's definitely military. He's definitely law enforcement in a big way. But he also has other obligations, and the guy is super busy. But with his job, he just happens to have blocks of days every once in a while to where he can take and produce these wonderful and great videos and support a wonderful family, which we also met. You know, I was checking my messages last night on my TNP or bust, and one of the things that it kind of bothered me a little bit, but the guy said, oh, all the popular guys are going out to TNP. I'm going to tell you what. It's the guys who have supported TNP is who he has invited. Not awesome. Because anybody has a certain amount of views on their videos or whatever. So, you know, if you get behind TNP and you show your support and you make great comments, and it deserves your support because TNP is doing a lot of great things.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of great gear out there for people, but it's also a lot of good philosophy and getting us back to our roots, which we are losing in a big hurry. So, well, you know, one comment I had this last night when I came in, the guy goes,
oh, absolutely, my pleasure.
Man, why does he always have all the popular guys?
Hopefully the food turns out all right, and then you'll be more.
Oh, really? Well, let me tell you this. All right,
some of us
make sure you get this one.
Yeah, appreciate
Hey, Doc.
No worries at all.
The guys that I have invited out here, and there's so many thousands of great TNPers, it's impossible to decide. But everybody out here is just a faithful TNPer, you know. So, I mean, Such has been there all along, you know, and when the hyenas roll in, or haters of the project, and these possessed, enraged individuals, for whatever reason, decide to create negativity, look around. These are the guys that have my back.
That's right.
Okay, so they have my back, and I'm loyal to guys that have my back. I love my TNPers.
So how did I get in on the deal?
You're an anomaly.
I just want you to get behind TNP and know and have confidence that this deal is genuine, that it's real, and it's not only making a difference here in the States, it's making a difference all over the world. Getting that mindset of freedom to people. And I'm telling you what, guys, that's what it's all about. That's what our First Amendment's about, what I'm talking about right now, being able to say the things I'm saying, but also our Second Amendment right, which is the right of self-defense. And that is an important element in keeping our freedoms intact.
I don't know, man. Well, the secret is I want to invest my time. You know, I have a week of vacation from my work, and I want to look back and go, I spent that week well. So in a way, I'm kind of possessed to live with no regrets. That's kind of my life motto, and sometimes I just get crazy. And you know, even without YouTube, I'd still be living the same way.
Just not documenting every bit of it.
And it seems to add so much work to it, doesn't it?
Hey, I'm telling you.
As taper, I'll kind of bring up the end and pick up and go.
Here are dudes. We're just
Yeah, as soon as they pass that stage, we can start policing that area.
hanging out with the TNP crew. Man, I'll tell you what, this has been one of the most exhilarating days. But
Talking Halo status here.
you don't understand what you're doing here by watching a video. You don't understand what all's going on here, and I had no idea. This is incredible, incredible. So.
Oh, you got a
What
nice
I'm gonna
sunset
say.
behind you.
Oh, good. You know, you just don't understand the gravity of this place, and the beauty around this place is breathtaking. And but it is physically exhausting, but it's well worth every minute of it. And you know, and we're going to talk about this later, but Nutnfancy, I mean, he's an incredible host, and he really keeps it ship-shape, squared away, and never felt any safety issues here. It's just been really good, and it's just been a lot of fun. But that's really been the big thing, is safety first and fun, and it's just awesome.
And he's a catalyst for fun.
I mean, I'm telling you. And then, you know, the guys that he invited in, and I know we've talked a little bit about it, but just great, just quality. And there are many of you out there. But you know, you support TNP, get behind this project, because it's doing a lot of really good things for the gun community and our Second Amendment rights. Not only for here in the U.S., but also all over Europe and all over the world. Getting that mindset of freedom and responsibility, self-reliance. Now, as I was just talking and saying, you know, you guys don't understand, you don't understand. I'm not saying that you can't understand. You can, but you don't understand it sitting on this side of a video screen. And to be honest with you, it blew me away. All the logistics that goes into setting up that shoot. In fact, when we pulled up, we met him at a certain location. And he was in a truck that was slam full. And it was funny because he had gotten all that together before he'd gotten to meet with us. This was after our dinner. And so he starts to drive out by himself in the truck. And so we had to pull over at one point, and I ran up to his truck, and I was like, I wanted to ride with him. I mean, you know, we had about an hour and a half drive out into the desert. And when I got up to the side of the truck, the whole cab was just full of stuff. And I said, dude, I was wanting to ride with you. But I said, you know, and he started laughing. He goes, yeah, I'm full. And but we got there, and he worked like, just worked and worked and worked. And really didn't ask for anything unless he just had to have help. So we just jumped in there and helped him wherever we could. But we hadn't even ask. And the guy was just an incredible host. PFI dude is awesome. And you need... I know you've seen him on TNP, but you need to go to his channel and subscribe. And he's just a great guy, and he's so big. He and Nutn both are just tall. So and great guys, like I've said. But they actually cooked hamburgers for us and hot dogs, and we had a great time with the tent. He brought chairs. He set up all the targets. Of course, we jumped in and helped everywhere we could. But he wasn't asking for that. And just an incredible host, just unbelievable logistics, setting up everything. You know, when you watch the Sledgehammer, you're really seeing something that took a lot of time to prepare and to be ready for. All right, here is my loadout gear I'm taking. Got my rifle case, my gear in the Maxpedition Monsoon. Then I have my personal items in the Fat Boy, along with my pistol. Got a Maxpedition catalog I'm giving to USN Doc. And so we are getting ready to head out. I mean, that's a load to carry out to the desert. So just waiting on the guys to get here. This is going to be incredible. Like I've said, you guys can make it out here. Just get behind TNP and support it. It's worth your support. And the detractors, just to, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. Y'all take care. Dudes, we just got in from TNP, from the Sledgehammer. And I'm going to tell you something. It was the most exhilarating, most incredible day of shooting and just camaraderie that I have experienced in a long time. And the scenery that we also had all around us was unbelievably beautiful. But I'm going to tell you something right now. You're going to hear more because we're going to do some interviews with the guys that have been to the Nutnfancy project. He puts so much work into this thing. It's unreal. I had no earthly idea, and most people don't. You don't know the volume of effort. And the thing is you're in the desert, but it's not hot, but yet you're getting sunbaked, and it's incredible, absolutely incredible. So you're going to be seeing a lot of videos, but I really want to get behind the scenes about what Nutnfancy is all about, and let you know that his heart is just so flippin' big. He's not a showboat, and he's real. He is real, and we saw it over and over and over this past weekend, and of course today. So, all you guys that are big Nutnfancy supporters, man, I'm telling you, I just want to affirm what the guy's doing because it is just incredible. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't have come all the way out here to something that I didn't think was real in the first place, but it blew my expectations totally away. And you'll hear more about this coming up. Until next time, please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic.
C'è Paris appelant, Judas Pereiro avait fond hayon. C'è sweet apogee, tu petit de pamna avec l'on hayon. C'è Paris appelant, Judas Pereiro avait fond